Hello, one and all. Brandon Carey is here, aka Enigma, aka New Dark Cloud. And we are back with Sly Cooper and his band of thieves. Let me see, what missions do we have? When we last left off, we were... we had finished in with the Contessa in her prison, in her castle in Prague. And now, our next target is here in cold Canada. So we are going to rob him, eh?
According to this timetable, Iron Horse number 1 should be passing by any time now.
I see it. It's moving awfully fast.
Just jump on the caboose and go in through the hatch. Piece of cake.
And we'll go in through the hatch. And now we are on a train level, except unlike the Ratchet and Clank level we played back in Going Commando, this is not a train moving on an actual track. This is the way that designers used to do this back in the day. Where what they would do is they would just have a moving background and just keep scrolling it. So to get the illusion that we are moving, the train is moving, what's actually happening is the train is standing still. We're in a stationary level layout. But the background is moving around us. Just sneak around these guys and need to fight if we don't have to. So all we're here is for is the Clockwerk part. Let's go above. But yeah, this is the old-fashioned way of doing these kinds of levels. It's just a simulation of motion. Okay. Let's see how far the checkpoint is. So we checkpoint this at all. Okay, no checkpoint. Good to know. That's a little embarrassing, but fine. Oh, no, I'm doing much better. So that's good to see. Avoid making contact with them and we should be fine. Yeah, just chill out, guardy guards. Don't come after me, because I'm not coming after you. Oh man, that pop-in! That was kind of fun to see. You don't see a pop-in like that very often. Oh! Okay! That was a bit of an oopsie doobers. Let's do some sneaky. Yeah, this is a classic platforming level. Really not a whole lot else to say about it, but it's really good. We got one of the Clockwerk parts out of 3.
Outstanding. Chalk up one strange robot organ for us, and one less iron horse train for Jean Bison.
And now they'll have the stuff to pick up their cargo.
Things are going great. We've already stolen one of Jean Bison's 3 Clockwerk parts. However, Iron Horse 2 and 3 are going to be a little tougher to crack. First, I'll need to hop aboard Iron Horse 2 and do a little preemptive RC chopper strike to clear out the air defenses. Once cleared, it'll be up to Sly to work his magic in the interior to get at that second Clockwerk lug. Murray, you'll need to trap some of the local bear cubs in order to unlock a nearby hand car. We're gonna need it to catch up with Iron Horse number 3.
Yes.
But don't worry, the cubs won't be hurt. Although I can't say the same for the guards.
Oopsie doobers. We're gonna be causing an accident. It's gonna be great. Alright, we have a Bentley and a Murray job. Goodbye. Alright, we gotta go up here. Okay. There's a way up from here. There's a guard there, but we can probably ignore him or take him out. I'm gonna go for ignore for now, though.
Heads up, Bentley. Here comes Iron Horse number 2. You and that RC chopper of yours ready?
We'll get the job done, provided I can catch up with that train.
I presume they wouldn't start us off here unless we could drop down to the train from here. Why? Okay. Oh, that was close.
This had better work. Sly won't stand a chance making it through this.
It's kind of amusing me to think about you can just jump onto the top, onto the front of the train.
Good thing I outfitted the RC chopper with a new cannon. Let's see. The X button drops bombs and the square button shoots forward.
It's kind of funny when you think about how we could probably just jump to the front of the trains if we wanted to.
I should lob those missile launchers before things get ugly.
This is an auto-scroller, okay. It's a little loud on my end, but... Alright. So far, so good. I agree, JRB. I like that Chopper has glasses because like it has Bentley's face on it. Like the Chopper has Bentley's entire face on it. Like a little bit of customization from him. Although right now I'm also thinking about how it's kind of cute that we could, in theory, just kind of climb onto the front and take the Clockwerk parts, but that wouldn't really be a fun gameplay. So we have this whole, job that we have to do. I've always, I kind of think that's. I was thinking about that when we were starting this mission. It's kind of a little fun thing about this section of the game. It would not be hard for Sly to jump to the front of the train just by jumping onto it, but if we did that, we wouldn't have a level, and I'd rather have a level. Besides, everyone loves a good old-fashioned, spaghetti western train robbery, even though we're in Canada, not in the West.
Yes, the aerial defenses are down. Now it's all up to Sly to finish the job.
I mean, you could destroy it on the train, but I'll take Sly. That works. Well, let's return to the safe house. Oh, we don't get to do the Sly job until we finish the Murray job. Okay, I see. Makes sense, because I think the Sly job is at the end of this section of the hub. So you want to get that done last if you're a game designer. So we'll do the Murray section. Honestly, the best part about playing as Murray is that when you see a guard this big, a big guard like this here, you can just fucking slug him. And it's fine, because Murray's strong. He can deal out a punch. Just, make them feel sorry for taking this job. Asshole schmuck. Alright, and this railway will get us up here. To start this next job.
We'll need this handcar to chase down Iron Horse number 3. But for the time being, it's all fenced in.
No problem. I'll tear that fence apart.
The metal's too resilient for my bombs or your muscle. No, for this job, we're going to have to rely on a stronger force. The love of a mother for her child.
You got something to tell me?
Yes. Locating 2 juvenile bear cubs. If you put them together inside that fence, they'd surely start fighting. Bears at that age are particularly antisocial. Noise from the squabble should bring their mother around to free the angry youths.
I get ya. That big mama bear will be able to smash the fence no problem to free her cubs.
That's correct.
Yes.
Beware, cubs, for you are hunted by the Murray.
This is adorable. I love this. I love this whole... This is adorable. I didn't need to slug this bear cub, but I did. Oh, there's Carmelita. Hi, Carmelita. Don't look this direction. Look over there. Okay. Kiting the bear guard is also pretty funny.
Good work, Murray. I'll say sent you the coordinates to the next bear cub.
Let's start. Let's get more bears. We're barely done, guys. Oh, this is
Sorry to say it, but the other cub is somewhere in this bear cave. Be careful, Birdie.
just don't get caught by the bears and all should be fine. We already punched the bear on accident the first time. I don't want to punch another bear cub. He's barely legal, you see. How grisly.
That was fast. The mother is already on her way. That was beautiful. Just like a nature documentary.
Oh yeah.
Only more violent.
We dealt with Carmelita last week, Xenochrist. You might have missed it. But yeah, she is a force in this area. She is patrolling regularly. I do like she takes out guards for you too, so you can kite like guards in Carmelita and she'll take care of them. That's equally as fun. Yeah, but I enjoy a little mission with the Cubs, and I think Sly is our last job for this section. The fuck is the... There we go. Yeah, I love that kind of interfaction play, where you can get NPCs and other, like, enemies to kill each other instead of you. That's always been a very fun level, like idea for me. Let me just get your shiny before I kill you. Yes, Gemmy Gem. Ha!
The second iron horse train is coming too fast. You might not have time to jump on top.
Relax, Bentley. There's more than one way to get on top of that caboose.
What do you mean too fast? That was easy! Too fast. It was going too fast. Fuck off, Bentley.
Sneak your way up there and grab it.
Well, this went to hell in a handbasket real quick.
You should have seen how many missile launchers there were attached to these train cars. I don't mind saying that it took some real finesse on my part to deal with this.
Drop some health for me, boys. There we go. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. I want to see some health. Alright, now... Oh, you have a shiny. Well, you ain't gonna have that shiny much longer. We're gonna have a shiny. If not, then my boy just taking care of him first.
Attention Iron Horse number 2. In case you haven't
Yeah, I want that shiny.
make off with the Clockwerk Lung and Iron Horse 1. All the guards on duty have been punished according to the lumberjack code. Let the same thing happen. You boys have done some real good work lately, and I'd hate to have to put you out on disability. That's it. Keep your axes sharp.
I can't believe this is out of bounds for him. That's adorable. Wow, that was awful. But I wanted a shiny, so I defend my choices. Alright, now you wake up, go back to sleep. There we go. Much smoother. There we go. This is looking much finer than it was
You should have seen how many
last
missile
time.
launchers there were attached to these train cars. I don't mind saying that it took some real finesse on my part to deal with the defenses.
Alright, you have a shiny on you. Well, never mind. You're all useless. You're all worthless bums. There we go. Much cleaner. Much cleaner.
Attention Iron Horse number 2.
Camera, please.
In case you haven't heard, some lucky varmint managed to make off with the Clockwerk Lung and Iron Horse 1. All the guards on duty have been punished according to the lumberjack code.
What's the lumberjack code?
Same thing happened to you. Your boys have done some real good work lately, and I'd hate to have to put you out on disability. That's it. Keep your axes sharp.
I'm just gonna get right around you. Speedrun strat. Sure, we'll call it that.
Fantastic! We're raking in the Clockwerk parts left and
We'll call it a speedrun strat. That's how I'll justify it. Me and my top 10% of all Twitch streamers.
Guys, this is it. Time to break into Iron Horse number 3 and carry away the Clockwerk stomach. Now, the train's moving too fast to jump onto here in town, so we'll have to catch up with it on Murray's new handcar. Once we're in position, Sly'll hop aboard and make his way up to the engine. While he travels through the interior, I'll provide air support with my RC chopper.
Nice.
I've planned this as a textbook train robbery. If we all do our jobs right, what could possibly go wrong?
Aside from everything that'll go wrong. This is... No, is this a Sly or a Murray? Murray initiates this mission. Gotcha. You should have known because of the cart. Go down. Alright, Murray. Lead us to victory.
Hop aboard, guys. We've got a train to catch.
Got it. Strong work, Murray.
Yeah, sure. The Murray's strength knows no limit.
I believe
Come
it,
on,
man.
Sly. Break into that train and steal the Clockwerk stomach.
That Jean Bison's one strange guy. The Claw Gang divides up the Clockwerk parts and he walks away with the stomach and lungs? It still creeps me out.
Get creeped out later when we aren't riding an antique handcar at breakneck speeds.
Good point. It's time for a train robbery.
Yeah, this is what you have in the safe house, Sly. Not really before you're starting to get the robbery of the third part, which you already have 2 of the 3. Oh, I see. Luggage compartment. Luggage compartment. Over and under. Over and under. Beautiful.
Ain't nobody getting past me. That there Clockwerk stomach is as safe as a snowman in winter. I'd like to meet the varmint that's been looting my iron horse.
As
train.
safe
I'd
as a
chilly
snowman.
I get hot neath the collar just thinking about how I cut that boy down. I'd kill him like a spotted owl. I sure would.
You know, those windows are transparent. You shouldn't be able to see us like right out there. Hey, Neela.
Hey, Cooper. Thought I might find you here. Just can't stay away from these Clockwerk parts, can you?
Oh, I just do it to meet exciting ladies like yourself.
If you'd like some excitement, why not climb up on top of the train? I'm sure to get your heart pumping. Maybe even show you my new ride.
No thanks, Neela. I've seen enough already.
What's the problem, Poodle? Afraid you can't take me on? Have to call up your little friends for help?
Come in, little friends. Neela's got me pinned down. Any chance of air support?
I've already launched the RC.
Amazing.
She won't know what hit her.
Come on, Cooper. Let's play. What in blazes? Well, RC friend, this should be a quick bit of destruction.
Hey, I used to play these kinds of games as a kid. You know, aside from Sly 2. Gotta do some darting and weaving. Almost. It's a little bit more, baby. A little bit more. Boom!
Lighter? This is a... What? Oh no! Oh no!
That was some fancy flying, little friend.
Whatever you say, Poodle.
That's pretty cute.
Hey, Sly! Get to that Clockwerk stomach fast! This old ant cart is starting to fall apart!
You know, fun fact, Neela and Carmelita are the same voice in this game. They're the same voice actress. Son of a bitch. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck off. Alright, smoke bomb time. Woo! You can't do a train robbery section without this kind of like climbing under. It's a classic movie shot. It's a classic movie shot. I'm not gonna bother with you. I need help. Alright, now let's try to take care of you two, because I still need health. One of you drop me some health. No? Okay. That works too, I guess. There we go. There were no mistakes made. It was completely smooth.
The day when his stomach got turned into a tool of evil.
Jean Bison's wised up and bolted the stomach down. We'll have to crack the engine block to get it free.
Then that's just what we'll do. A well-placed bomb down the train's smokestack will knock it loose.
All right.
Just make sure to take some cover.
Not so fast, chum. The clockwork part is mine. They will all be mine.
Speed this shit up. I'm getting greedy.
If that was the avionics package, I'm going to cry.
I got greedy and I got punished for it, but will I be punished lethally? Oh, I did not. I did not get punished.
Cooper gang, not Interpol, not anyone.
You know, if it's not obvious by now that Neela's doing her own thing, then, you ain't paying attention. She's been very clear she's got her own agenda going.
Sly! Sly! You okay?
Photo op.
I've got an upset stomach on my hands, but other than that, I feel great.
And that is heist complete.
The gang and I had pulled off the impossible. We'd successfully robbed all of Jean Bison's iron horse trains, and we were walking away with 3, count them, 3 Clockwerk parts. And as a bonus, we shut down spice distribution in all of North America. Needless to say, we were pretty pleased with ourselves. Can't say the same for Carmelita. Once again, the framed policewoman had to run from the cops. Which was fun at first, but I'm starting to feel a little sorry for her. I mean, what if they replace Carmelita with someone else? I don't want another cop on my tail. She's a big part of why this is all fun.
Aww.
Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to clear her name. Some way other than turning myself in.
It's funny that they have Arpeggio's face as episode 7, because he's not actually involved in this episode. It's still Jean Bison. Also, for some reason, only now to realize that Bison is Bison.
Things just weren't right up in Canada. Random acts of violence were popping up like weeds, and the Northern Lights, well, they just weren't right. One night they'd be brighter than ever, and the next, gone.
Random acts of violence. Where have we seen that
None
before?
of it, I overheard talk between Jean Bison and his mysterious partner Arpeggio. Somehow, those two are behind it all. Tracking the source of the disturbance was easy. By simply following the lights, we were led north to an immense lumber camp. The sheer number of fallen trees advertised Jean Bison's presence and that he was in possession of the Clockwerk talons. The Thievius Raccoonus makes numerous references to the talons slicing through plates of steel. A skilled lumberjack like Bison could clear a forest in hours while wielding the artifacts. Those talons have got to go, both to finally do away with Clockwerk and to save the environment from his twisted sense of progress. The world just doesn't need to make space for another strip mall.
Man, I wish corporations agree with you, Sly. I sure do. The world doesn't need a strip mall, except the strip mall is profit. Alright, let's see first, to see if we can sell off any shinies we bought. Not many. Anything worth trying to... None of this is particularly vital. We got the most important upgrade already, so I don't know if we actually need anything else.
Okay, so here's what we know. 1, Arpeggio's blip is on its way to pick up a battery from Jean Bison. And 2,
The only way we'll get a crack at Arpeggio's Clockwerk brain is by finding a way to sneak aboard his blimp.
But before we do that, we'll need to snag the Clockwerk talents off Jean Bison. Time is short and we've got a lot to accomplish.
True, but first things first. This lumber camp isn't on any of my maps. I need you to poke around and take some recon photos. They'll help to get my sensors oriented.
No problem. Recon photos I got covered.
In anticipation of the icy climate, I took the liberty of modifying your cane. It can now separate into 2 smaller canes, useful for ice climbing. Try ascending to the top of that sheet of ice. Just jump and hit the circle button to dig in.
Oh, this is a good little soundtrack. I like the background music for this.
It's good to see my cane upgrade perform so well in the field. Now scout the area. I could really use the reconnaissance.
Alright, let's take a look around. Asshole. Alright. I've so far moved from clue balls at this point that I can't be bothered to search for them all.
Fascinating. My sensors detect a Wi-Fi link to that boat. It must be piloted by computer.
A why? Well, just because a boat has life doesn't mean it's piloted by a computer. That's kind of a weird conclusion to draw, Bentley. But you know, I'll go with you on this journey. Okay, now move it, guardies. Especially guardies without fucking shinies. This sounds like a Spyro soundtrack, doesn't it? This sounds like something out of a Spyro game, like an Ice Caves level.
This place is bear country, all right. Interesting. He's putting out a slight radio signature.
They tagged the bears. Good to know. Alright, let's climb up here. Some more recon photos. Oh, that's not for... Sawmill blades!
Those saw blades look particularly old. I guess this logging camp has been around for a while.
And Jean Bison's house. That's where you are, it looks like. Well, there's Northern Lights battery. Easy peasy. Now that's Jean Bison's house. Let me get a picture from up there. Looks like this looks climbable though, so let's take this up. Alright, now let's give him a moment to fuck off. Alright, now that you've all fucked off, we can take a picture. Need to be over here. Alright, let's try this now.
Jean Bison's house. The lair of the beast. The den of evil. The epicenter of ecological destruction.
He's a bad guy.
Okay, that should do it. Now for the real point of interest. Head for that lighthouse and try to find a way to sneak in.
Alright, I'll do that. Bye! 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 From over here. How did you hear me from over there? That's so far away. Alright, looks like I can get around. That pop-in, man. Y'all saw that, right? That pop-in. Is there a guard? There's no guards. Thought I saw a guard pop in, but nah, it's just scenery.
That's the battery charger, but where's the battery Arpeggio's coming to pick up?
Front door?
I was right. The entrance is barred from the inside.
That shouldn't be hard to dislodge. Just gotta get in there first.
Just looking
There we
at
go.
that spinner makes me dizzy. Might as well get a shot of old Jean Bison. Oh, Sly, listen in. He's mumbling to himself.
Of course he is.
Come on, Jean. You got it in you. Those lumberjack games need some more competition, eh? What would attract the participants? Bullseye! I'll post the Clockwerk talons as a trophy. That should bring in the competition. Although, who am I kidding, eh? I'm gonna win just like every other year. Oh, it's tough being this tough. It sure is, yeah.
Head back to the safe house. We need to talk about these lumberjack games.
The lumberjack games, eh?
Well, guys, Jean Bison has unknowingly thrown down the gauntlet. With the Clockwerk talons as a trophy, we'd be fools not to participate in his lumberjack games. Fortunately, due to frequent avalanches, a log chopping guide was frozen in a wall of ice not far from our position. Sly, you're in charge of acquiring the book. I'm sure it will prove invaluable. Now, we're all aware that Arpeggio's blimp is coming to pick up another battery. To sneak aboard without incident, I'd recommend we pull a Trojan horse and stow away inside the battery. However, the location of the device is still a mystery. We need some inside information. So, working together, you two will infiltrate the Moose Guard's secret RC combat club. Those guys all work in the lighthouse. If you win the battle, I'm sure they'll talk. Despite his antique mind, Jean Bison's no fool. To keep tabs on him, we'll need to bug his house, steal the radio tags off local bears, and then jerry-rig them into a sensor array. It's a challenging set of tasks, and that blimp's on its way. Let's get to work.
Interesting. I mean, call me old out-of-fashion, but I would have just stolen the talons. I wouldn't have tried to win them legitimately. Maybe that's just me, though. I just think that thieves should steal shit. Bye. Die mad, fools. Die mad. There's gotta be a way up there. That's not stupid. Alright, fine. Alright, here we go. That makes sense. Take care of you, and let's get started.
The wild bears in the area have been tagged with radio tracking devices. If you can snag enough of them, we should be able to set up a receiver array around Jean Bison's house.
I'm always up for bugging someone's home.
The first step is crawling into that bear cave and stealing the goods.
I'm on it.
Alright, let's do it. I love to bug someone's house. I love to bug people.
The radio transmitters have all been tagged in their mouths. You'll have to sneak up and pickpocket it while they're yawning.
Sounds safe.
Stay clear of the thin, crackly ice. Walking on it is sure to wake the bears.
I'll keep that in mind.
Uh-oh. Alright, that's one tag. Open your mouth. There we go. Did not get there in time. That's fine. That's 3. Coming to me. But this won't wake up the guards. Or the bears. Nope, just walking on ice will. I'm not climbing on ice. And... tracking back. That's 5. Alright, and this ice looks like, is this ice supposed to be melting? Alright, it's on the other side, the way other side of this. That's all 6.
Only you could have pulled that off. Head outside and I'll fill you in on the next step.
Are you fucking kidding me? That wasn't even my fault. Oh, come on! That one did it on purpose. That wasn't even my fault. That was a control issue. I'm gonna hit you if you don't wake up. There we go. You know, a modern game would checkpoint you after each one of these, because they would see that having to redo this whole section would be very, very annoying. Or better yet, a modern game would just call that mission clear at the end after you got all 6. Like, I could reasonably escape. That was not an issue. And they make you go the long way around, of course. 'Cause that's just kind of what you would do if you were a level designer. Open your fucking mouth or I'll smack you. I won't smack you, it's too risky and I don't want to lose all this time. Oh, of course, you were just just 1 second, too slow. That's fine though. Open your mouth. There we go. Now let's.
You could have pulled that off.
I
Outside
don't.
And I'll fill you in on the next step.
I don't particularly enjoy those snow hooks. Kind of finicky. In a way that nothing else in this game really is.
To form a receiver array, you'll have to place the radio transmitters in precise locations around Jean Bison's base of operations.
Seems easy enough.
Once you're in position, hit the circle button to place the transmitter.
Alright. Just gotta put it in 6 locations. Anything up here? Not really. So we can just kind of drop and... There we go. Bye. And 2.
Perk up your ears, boys. I'm gonna tell you all the tally for last month. The blue lumberjack team managed to clear cut 128 acres of forest. Not bad considering they had to kill all them badgers to do it, eh? But now, the gold lumberjack team, bless their hearts, those boys chopped down 211 acres. Y'all hear that? 211 acres of progress. Almost brings a tear to my eye when I think about how much wilderness y'all saved. Keep up the good work, fellas. Not long till we can start putting up those track homes. Yeah.
Track homes? What the fuck is a track home? Alright, that's number 4. And 2 more. Of course there's not an easy way to climb his home. Of course you have to go around. Of course. Of course. They wouldn't just have, like, a pipe. to climb. That would be too easy. Of course. Fortunately, with luck, this will be the only time we have to do this. Woo! And up. Up. No, 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 no. Okay. Phew. And get higher. Die. There we go. Now this is how you get to his home. Or the top of his home. Gotta go around the dumb way. I knew I should have checked first. Alright, and we will put that here. Enjoy the Spyro music a little bit longer and glide. Fortunately, we can ignore the bear and just climb up. And we're all good. Done.
Nice work. The array's up and running.
Perfect. And there's our other slime mission. Conveniently right around the corner. No shiny on you either. Where are the shinies in this area? None of you have any shinies, looks like. That makes me sad. And take you out. Let's get started.
Sly, I've detected what appears to be an ancient guide to log chopping that might be useful for the lumberjack games. Unfortunately, it's frozen deep
An
in an ice
ancient
wall.
guide
How are we
to
supposed to get to
log
it?
chopping.
Wait for more global warming?
That industrial laser is used to cut through petrified logs. If it could be bounced out that window, with your help, I should be able to harness its energy to melt the ice wall and free the bug.
How do I redirect that thing?
There should be a switch on the other side of this wall. Throw it and then head outside.
So we gotta go the long way around, though. That's a good shot. Alright, and keep going. Just drop down. Doesn't seem right, but also doesn't seem wrong either. This stage.
Attention, all you fellas working the sawmill. Make
Perfect.
Sure you keep a steady watch. The prowler's been spotted, and we cannot afford to
We're all lucky we're able to contribute to environmental collapse.
A laser's been redirected out the window.
Now we can get out of here. On to part 2. Beautiful part 2.
Now to get that laser pointed at the ice wall, you'll need to alter its direction with the crystals I put in your pouch.
I see. I just walk to where the laser stops, place a crystal, and it'll bounce the beam to a new position. That log chopping book is as good as ours.
Simple enough. You had to go all the way up there, didn't you? Of course you did. I'm just gonna ignore you because you're not worth my time. Oh, come on! Jerk. Alright, now let's get climbing. This really does sound like Spyro music. That works. Just follow these ice formations. Honestly, it's challenges like these that really do showcase how like the strength of the decision to go from like discrete levels to having this big hub world. Because you can do this with a linear level, but it feels more interesting when you have like an open area that you can choose how to approach the traversal through. And there is more than one way to get to a location. Yeah, I'm not even. I can't even tell who's after me anymore. Alright. Closer. And since this is such a sports core part of this genre, having this ability to decide how you get to a certain location and not have it thrust upon you, that's a real strength. Because you already have a huge set of tools to get from A to B. You just gotta figure out which ones you want to use. Okay, at some point I do call foul at how much of a circle we're being forced to go through. Up there. The crystal structure again. Okay. wonder if this is another one we'll have to bend. Wow! Idiot.
And clear, slide. Something else is coming out of the deep freeze. I've never seen such a majestic creature. So full of life, so ready to live. So much for that. He's back in the deep freeze.
Wow. And with that, we are now
Cheer
at the
up, pal. We got the log chopping guide.
we are now in the top 6% of all Twitch streamers. Thanks to you. You have made this possible. All 5 of you. You make it possible because literally that is the threshold. Is if you have 5 or more views, you're the top 6% of all Twitch streamers. And now it's time to do the job as Murray. We have an hour, so we might be able to finish this entire episode. Maybe not the game, but this episode. And then have one left. I don't know what I want to do if we beat Slide 2. And still have time to spare next stream. We could start, like, clue hunting for the remaining time until like time runs out. That seems weird. There's really not a purpose to it once you beat the game. There's no purpose to clue hunting anymore. Oh, all the way over there. Now, how is Murray supposed to get over there? Let's find out. Okay, this is how Murray gets up here. Easy.
Rumor has it that several off-duty guards meet in that cabin for an RC combat club.
This is going to be great. I haven't been in any RC combat since that job we pulled in Istanbul. It was awesome.
I want to hear about the Istanbul job. Bye. Now we're gonna talk to a bunch of guards now that we've avoided the guards.
Those guards will never let you into the combat club without a disguise. That old moosehead should do the trick. Only there's no way for you to get up there. Hide out in this barrel while I send in Sly to steal the head.
Wow. Making a big guy fit in a barrel like that, that's just fucking
If you
mean.
can get the stuffed moosehead without being detected, Murray should be able to join the RC combat club without raising any suspicion.
I don't even want to think about the logic of a moose head. And how it's supposed to, like, work. How a stuffed moose works with a bunch of moose guards. I don't even want to think about that shit. But my brain is not allowing me to ignore that thought. Ruby. Because, like... Is that an actual moose? Is it like an anthro moose that was killed and made into a head? And, like... What do the moose guards feel if that's that's like one of their former like buddies? That's Larry from accounting. Like stuffed and mounted on the wall. How the fuck do you deal with that on a regular basis? Did you just live with the fact that Larry from accounting is now like a head on the wall? How does that work? Man, Daryl. We better pull our weight. We don't want to be like Larry. What happened to Larry? You see him up there? Oh. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's Larry. You don't want to be Larry, then get to work. Poor Larry. Too pure for this world.
Murray, heads up.
Hey, fellas. Any of you guys think you can beat the moose? Maybe put a bet on it.
Oh, I'm in, eh? I ain't got a lot of money for this wager, but there's no way I'd lose to a new guy like you, huh?
Eh?
That RC combat drone takes some skill to control. Steer with the left analog stick and hold down the X button for gas. After you collect the fallen ammo, press the square button to fire its turret. Here's a pro tip. You can only aim the turret while you're stopped.
Let me move, god damn it! Jesus H. Christ on the cross! Wow, okay. I got stun locked for a second there. It would be nice to know how many shots I had still, too. Alright, so each ammo is 3 shots. Alright. Doing much better this time around.
You won, eh? But I ain't got no money.
That might be okay. It all depends.
Depends on what?
On whether or not you know the location of the Northern Light Battery.
Oh, well, I guess I owe ya.
There we go. It actually wasn't so bad once you learn how to control it properly.
After reading through the log chopping guide, it's become painfully clear that to win in the lumberjack games, we'll have to cheat. Now, I've constructed a plan that hinges around us acquiring an eagle's egg, which is more difficult than you'd think. First, Murray needs to lure a bear into taking out the local oil mains. Once destroyed, the pressurized oil should ignite and create updrafts, which Sly will then use to paraglide over to the eagle's nest, grab an egg, and then head back to the safe house.
Okay.
Thanks to Murray's undercover work in the RC Combat Club, we've learned that the Northern Light Battery is hidden in
Two
a
fronts
silo
working off of.
nearby. The battery needs some serious modification if we're going to hide inside it to sneak onto Arpeggio's blimp. First, we'll short the battery with grapple lines on local boats. Then, we'll all break into the lighthouse and sever the power flow to the battery. That way it won't recharge. Given my electrical engineering background, this plan has a 97% chance of success. Pretty good, huh?
Yes. Let's see what jobs we have available now. 1 for each player. Old grizzle face. Old Grizzle Face. Eh? Large gold bar. Alright, let's... Maybe I can just climb up here. That works. That's perfect. That's all I wanted.
That lighthouse is the conduit for collecting the northern lights. We need to shut it down, or the silo battery will continue to fill with energy, making it impossible for us to stow away inside.
So, you want me to go in there and bust the
I have some thoughts
Sounds
about
like
that.
work for Murray.
Actually, this job will require all three of our skills. The front door is locked, and you're the only one capable of climbing up to the hatch on top. Once inside, sneak down to the ground floor and let us in. We'll help you finish the job.
All right, see you on the ground floor.
Alright, that's easy as Paralight over here. And climb up. Is that the sound of icicles dropping at regular intervals? It sure is. That sure is the sound of regular intervals.
Nice climbing, Sly. You've made it up to the hatch.
I'm glad Sly knows the priority. Pickpocket over getting the progress.
Hey there, all you boys working the lighthouse. The lumberjack teams are coming.
Well, I can't get shiny.
Back us up on your log chopping, ice wall climbing, and log rolling. This is a great event to honor those pioneering lumberjacks who paved the way. Without them, we wouldn't have the wholesale clear-cut techniques we enjoy today. That's it. Keep your axes sharp.
There we go. We got one shiny. Topaz! Almost at the bottom. There we go.
Thanks, pal. Just let me at that Northern Light attractor. It'll be slag in minutes.
Not quite that simple, Murray. I'll reverse the energy flow from the control computer while you lift the main circuit breaker. That should give Sly a short window of opportunity to climb up the power lines and overload the system from the top.
Up, down, up, down. They should put an elevator in this place.
Get climbing, Sly. We can't keep this thing reversed forever.
Yeah, this is heavier than it looks.
Alright. Making progress. And down.
Did it! The collection mechanism is overloading!
Maybe we can just drop down now. Actually, I'm just gonna climb up. I can paraglide to where I need to go. Actually, while we're here... let's get this treasure. Nice try. Got the treasure, and now we can switch characters. It's a nice amount of money. Probably never spend it, but it's nice to have it.
I can hardly hear myself think with all those trees.
Bye. Waddle, 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 waddle. Waddle, 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 waddle.
If we can trust Murray's informant, that's the silo with the battery hidden inside.
To prepare it for travel, we'll have to drain off its northern light energy. By attaching a boat's grappling hook to the top of the silo, we should be able to deplete power from the battery.
Murray's in position to help throw you out onto the boat.
Once on board, I'll hack into its steering controls and move the vessel close enough to fire its grappling hook.
Easy.
Okay, I'll climb on top of the silo and attach the hooks. How many grappling lines will it take to drain the battery?
3 should suffice. Once the first line's attached, Murray and I will commandeer another boat. You should stay in position.
Finally, I get the easy gig.
I'm all set to throw you to that boat. These days, my aim is impeccable.
Now to hack the steering controls.
Time for a hacky minigame. Just ignore them and focus on the objective. There we go.
Nice work hacking the autopilot. The boat's heading into position. I'm already on top of the silo. Shoot the grappling hook up to me, and I'll make sure it gets attached to the battery.
Gotcha.
The hook's in place. You guys should head out for another boat before anyone picks up a motor.
That's okay. That's cool that Murray will just take care of the guard. More hacking. Let's do it. Alright. Think they stepped up security a little bit. That's fine. This really doesn't change the formula that much, if at all. A few more nodes to pierce through, though. Just take care of this guy, because I don't think that guy respawns. Yeah, the red guys don't respawn here. It's kind of a funny thing about Jean Bison setting up the security system. Since, like, he's supposed to not really know much about technology. He's from, like, an era where this kind of thing didn't exist. That's kind of interesting to think about. Not high enough.
The second hook's in place. One more grapple line to go, and this thing will be on empty.
Alright. Where is our third boat? It's right here. Just follow this. Follow the coastline. Aww.
I was wondering what happened to that guy. Guess he just prefers to be frozen.
Poor guy. Freed from ice to immediately get frozen again. Now, how does security get stepped up? More guard. Oh, wait, well, this part's the same, except with just a little bit more security. Oh no, there's a guy over here too. Alright, I think that's really it? It's not really I mean, it is an escalation, it just doesn't feel like it's a significant enough one to warrant a whole new difficulty level. Almost done. And there. Easy. Easy hack. Well, that's kind of far. I can make that shot though. We can make it. I love that Bentley doesn't really stand still while on the boat. He is still moving slightly. I wonder what's causing that. It's not an issue because there's guardrails, but it's kind of like a fun little interesting idea. How that would be happening.
That did it. With the battery chamber empty, we'll be all set to move in.
I like the idea that, like, you just remove the electricity from a battery and it's safe to jump into. If there's not chemicals or shit in there that we're filling it up instead of just raw power. Like, power can be transferred between things, but it's a bit more complicated than that, than that. Oh, okay, we gotta make the jump. I see. Alright, now let's get moving. Because we got a Murray job to do. Bye! Waddle, 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 waddle. Bye! Alright, that's just rude. There. I'm supposed to get up there. As Bentley. That's how. That's how. That was close. No witnesses. There are witnesses. I can't track them all down, so I'll have to deal with there being witnesses. Sag.
we're gonna get an eagle egg, you'll first have to destroy all the local oil mains.
It looks pretty sturdy. The Murray is strong, but his fists can't punch through metal.
No problem. See that old bear down there? His name is Grizzleface. The guards ignore him because he's blind and practically nerve dead, except for his sense of smell. If that old guy smells fish, there's no stopping him. Use Grizzleface to take out the oil mains.
But I don't smell like fish, do I? How can I lure him around?
Do I?
He's taken up a post along the river. He'll keep tossing bombs into the water, and the fish should get blown sky high. Plenty should land near your position.
All right.
So you want me to throw a fish at the oil main so that old Grizzleface will knock him apart?
That's the idea. You might even try throwing fish at the guards. Might improve their odor.
All right, there's 4.
Nice work. Trot old Grizzleface over to the next oil main by luring him with fish. That bear can run pretty fast. He's on the way. Sensors in the safe house indicate that Grizzleface is on the move.
All right, then he better be on the way over here. There we go. It'll attack me if I have the fish. Where's the next? There's the next gen. There we go. Should be one more Jenny over yonder. Oh no. Oh no. Do some platforming, which means he's gonna have to do some platforming too to get over here. Where's the fish? There we go. I'm gonna give him a second to come over here.
Grizzleface has caught the scent. He's coming.
Poor Grizzleface is making this whole walk just for a fucking fish.
Grizzleface is moving towards your position. Bear's coming.
Thank you for letting me know that, because I would otherwise assume the game is not working. Like, let's just try to see if we can rendezvous with the bear.
That bear can run pretty fast.
He's coming.
He's on the way.
Now I see him. There we go.
Solid work, Murray. Now that the oil lines are exposed, Sly's all set up for a paragliding job off the lighthouse.
Perfect. Now we can get moving. Back to the safe house so we can play as Sly. I don't know what the guards are fighting, because I think a bear is over there. I'll just walk up here and should be all set. Should probably give Murray and Bentley a few more roads to the safe house, just so they have something. Because it is kind of strange that, well, not strange, but Sly should be the one that has the platforming, because he's like the athletic one, or the agile one. But it does feel like, I don't want to say that they're, like, Bentley and Murray are afterthoughts, but that sometimes they just don't have enough traversal options to get a fun platforming experience out of them when it comes to Sly. Or when compared to Sly. Let me get your shinies before we move on. I'm a thief. What do you want me to do? Ignore the shiny? No, not a chance. Okay. Don't know what happened there, but whatever. It's fine. Now we will keep moving. Get to the top of this lighthouse and start the next job. Kind of weird to make you do this platforming section again. But it's not a hard platform section, or particularly long, so it's fine. No, no, no! Fuck. Okay, that was a mistake. Need to climb up. Okay, not a big deal, though. We can just literally use the exit. Oops. Well, at least the guard should clear out. We can do this.
In order to overcome Jean Bison in the lumberjack games, we'll need to enlist the help of the giant Canadian eagles. Their nest is out on that iceberg. Steal one
Canadian
of the
eagles.
and then bring it safely back to the safe house. We'll use it to direct the eagle's protective instincts against Bison.
Sure, sounds easy enough. Except for the part where I have to swim a half a mile through freezing water.
Why swim when you can paraglide? With the oil mains all destroyed, the pent-up combustible materials have just caught fire.
I see. The updraft created by the flames should give me some extra altitude.
And
Just
cancer.
Make sure to stay out of the fire. Get too close and old Grizzleface will be eating barbecued raccoon for dinner.
That's a charming image, Bentley.
And they can reference old Grizzleface because they know you finished that job first. There's more than 4. I enjoy these paragliding sections, by the way. I've always liked... It's funny, because, like... As a kid, and even now, I have a fear of heights and flying. Less so flying than I've actually gone on a plane. But still a fear of heights. But I enjoy heights in video games. I enjoy these kinds of like sections where you're just in the air for long periods of time trying to travel to a certain area. I've always enjoyed these, even though they're not hard. None of these are particularly challenging or hard mechanics-wise, but it's just the idea really sits right with me.
Watch out for those eagles, they don't look friendly.
Okay. You're gonna do the whole thing over again, aren't you? Yep! Okay. It's hard to tell what part of that bird was a hitbox and what part wasn't. Getting little hints of the Slackkeeper theme song in that background music. In that Spyro background music. Alright, this part should be more or less straight shot. Alright. We're on the island. Let's get the egg.
Excellent job! If you could get that eagle egg back to the safe house, we'll be all set for the lumberjack games.
The finale really next? Alright, let's get ready. This really is the last...
Great work, Sly!
The last mission before the lumberjack games? Okay. I didn't realize we were so close.
The lumberjack games are upon us. Now, despite Murray's study of the log chopping guide, none of us are skilled enough to beat Jean Bison at his own game. So, though it pains me to say it, we'll have to cheat.
Why would it
Murray,
pain a thief
you'll
to say they're
participate
cheating?
in the power log chopping competition. Get us a good score, and then let Bison up for his turn. While he's chopping, I'll sneak the eagle egg into his trousers, and the protective parents should disturb his axe swings. Sly, given your ascension skills, I've signed you up for the ice wall climb. We'll keep Bison from beating your score by pulling him off the wall with some nearby grappling lines. And finally, I'll represent our team in the log rolling competition. With my knowledge of rotational mechanics, we're sure to get a stupendous score. Sly will be in charge of greasing Bassan's logs, so he has no chance of beating it. If you guys are ready, I say we head out and show these meathead lumberjacks what we're made of.
Okay, let's do it.
We're all ready for the lumberjack games, though you should probably buy an alarm clock gadget first. You never know when you'll need one.
I have Tom, but sure.
Okay, guys, let's head down there and win those talons from Jean Bison. Sly, try to keep a low profile when we get close. We don't want him to recognize you. Excuse me, sir. We humble lumberjacks would like to participate in your lumberjack games.
Think you got what it takes to win the Clockwerk talons, eh? Well, I'm sure enough gonna let you play, so long as you pay the entry fee.
Much obliged, partner. We'll, just take our positions for the competition.
Enjoy the moment while you think you still got a chance. It's as close to winning as you'll ever get.
Ha!
This year's first event will be a power chopping contest. Not like anyone's ever gonna beat my record, but let them try.
The music here is pretty good.
Not bad, Hippo. But watch and learn as I destroy that log without even breaking a sweat.
Okay, Bentley, you're on. Plant the eagle egg on Bison, and the angry eagle parent should swoop in and throw off his axe time.
Wow, okay. How am I supposed to see them coming? That's not fair. That's not fair. I can't see them coming. How can I dodge them? They don't have the eagles going when I can't fucking move. Small pleasures. How does no one see this? Also, would you just call off the games if that happened, or have let them try again?
What? I think you better rethink them scores, boys. What you intended to give me was perfect tens, right?
Well, these judges seem biased.
Your pink friend knows how to handle an axe. Let's see how you handle a vertical wall of ice.
Okay.
enough, you little vermin.
What? I hate these hooks. I hate them so much. There we go.
Scrawny raccoon. Now, watch and learn as I demonstrate the art of power climbing.
I love how honest these are about just being mini games.
You will need to hook him with all 3 lines to pull him off the wall.
Come on, Murray, move it! Oh, there's like no time!
Now that's how it's done.
What the fuck was that even? I connect. What is this auto? This. I don't even know. I don't even know.
Oh, that's one of the best times I've ever had.
I don't even know. What is your hitbox, dude? What is your hitbox?
What? No applause for that masterful display of climbing?
Are you fucking kidding me? Right now? Murray, hurry! That was a shot. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
No applause.
You guys are looking at this, right?
Display of climbing?
I should have hooked him like thrice over. You have no time!
How it's done.
Getting a little tired of doing this. What is going on with this launcher?
Oh, that's one of the best times I've ever had.
Come on, man. You seriously can't be doing this to me right now. fucking lot of good this'll do me.
Now that's how it's done. Oh, that's one of the best times I've ever had.
It's like there's... These things aren't accurate. There we go. Fuck off with that shit. That was a poor competition.
It seems you have pulled the wrong cards again. Did I ever tell any of you the story about the judge from last year's competition who mistakenly gave me a score other than 10? I see we're tied with only one event to go. Unfortunately for you, I've saved my best event for the last.
Alright, this one will probably go a little over time, but that's fine.
Okay, looks easy enough. I just need to stay out of the water.
What?
Enjoy your dip in them icy Canadian waters.
Alright. Oh, you got it. Okay, that's some poor shit. Oh, come on.
Enjoy your dip in them icy Canadian waters.
Alright. Almost.
You're one lucky turtle, I'll give you that. But now, watch how a skilled log roller does it.
This is crazy. Jean Bison's got those judges so intimidated, there's no way he can lose.
You're right, Murray. Those guys need to go. Okay, I'm just making this up on the fly, but what if I were to lure the judges one by one into that cave? Once inside, you two will knock them out and take their clothes.
Ingenious! When all three judges have been restrained, we'll be able to don our disguises and take their place at the judges' table. Sly, you can use the alarm clock gadget to distract the judges and lure them into the cave.
That's a great plan, Sly, but you'll have to move fast. Once Jean Bison finishes the log rolling event, the gig is up.
Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, peanuts! Hey, hey, hey!
Thank you, Tom.
Hey, peanuts! Hey, hey, hey!
Easy. Plenty of time left, too.
Hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey!
What?! From the beginning? This game doesn't do partial checkpoints well at all, does it?
Cave with your alarm clock gadget.
Hey, hey, peanuts! Hey, hey, hey!
Let's take care of these fools.
Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, peanuts!
One more.
Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, peanuts! Hey, hey, hey!
They cut their duckbills off?
What? I thought I warned you judges about the consequences for incorrect scores. Wait a second. You aren't the judges I hired. It's the scrawny raccoon and his annoying friends. Well, if you want the talent, then why don't you just take them?
Damn! That looks like it would hurt.
Oh, my aching head. Those talons really pack a punch. Sly! Murray! Wake up!
Yeah, I'm awake, but not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
Where are we? What's going on?
This looks like the sawmill control room. Bison must have thrown us in here for interrogation later. I, for one, would like to escape before he returns.
Alright.
Looks like we're pretty well sealed in here. Unless
Unless what?
unless you can fit through that hole.
I think I could squeeze through there. I'll drop down and try to free you guys from the outside. If there's any trouble, I'll call with this walkie-talkie. You might be able to help me with these sawmill controls.
While you guys do that, I'll try prying open that steel door. Given enough time, I might be able to make some progress.
Sure you will, Murray.
Sounds like a plan. Good luck, Bentley. And remember to shout if I can help you from up here.
Alright, let's do this.
Bentley, you okay? I can't see you from in here, but I heard the fall.
I'll be fine. Just give me a moment to catch my breath.
Well now, Candy Britches. I should have figured a puny turtle like you'd find a rat hole to squirm through.
Well, I just dropped my glasses, had to come pick them up.
I ain't like you, boy. I ain't stupid. When y'all were unconscious, me and my boys paid a visit to your hideout and found all them Clockwerk parts. Lucky thing, too.
Why would they bring the parts
was
with
willing
them?
to plunk down a king's ransom for the whole lot. I even threw in the talons.
You sold all the Clockwerk parts? Arpeggio has them all?
I wouldn't expect one of your kind to understand the finer points of commerce. You turtles are too stupid to know a woodcutter from a woodchuck.
He's racist on top of it.
It. Time I showed you just how stupid we turtles really are. Sly, on my command.
I hear ya.
Prepare yourself, Bison. En garde.
Okay, Walnut. Get ready for a smushing.
Call out which lever I should pull.
Lock away! Lock! Saw blades!
Okay.
Saws?
Come on in here, boys. Let's get this varmint.
This is a cool little boss where we don't actually fight
Blades!
with traditional mechanics.
Saws?
Fight
10-4.
with... Oh, this...
Yep.
Blades! Blades!
On it.
Blades!
Was there ever any doubt of the victor?
So basically, we can't really fight him directly. He's too strong.
Blades!
But we can use the devices
Saws!
to knock him out.
Blades! Blades!
Yep.
Blades! Blades!
Come on in here, boys. Let's get this.
We have to stake by throwing some men at us, but the mechanics don't change. We are still using the contraptions as our weapon here.
Done.
Saws?
10-4.
Saws! Saws!
There you go.
Blades! Saws! Saws!
Bam!
Saws?
How's that?
Blades! Blades!
Oh,
Fire!
on it.
Sizzle his gizzle! Saws?
On it.
Eat dynamite, turtle.
Saws?
Okay.
Saws!
All right.
Saws away.
How's that?
Saws?
There you go.
Saws! Saws!
This is doing some damage.
Boys, let's get to killing.
This is not a bad. This is a pretty easy boss fight once you actually get the mechanics down.
Saws?
Pretty easy to get him trapped in a loop.
Cook him!
Done.
Fire!
Bam!
Sizzle his gizzle!
Done.
Tarnation. I've been done in by some four-eyed turtle. Times have changed.
Once again, Brains triumph over Brawn.
Yeah, that was a brain Vivron fight, but it was a good one.
Good job, little buddy. That was some fast thinking.
Don't forget about me.
You did a great job opening that door, Murray.
Thanks.
Attention, Jean Bison. Arpeggio's carrier blimp will arrive to pick up the Northern Light battery in exactly 1 minute.
Okay, enough patting ourselves on the back. If we're going to get the Clockwerk parts back, we need to get onto that blimp.
It's really, this is really a low
Silo
point.
battery isn't far. If we run, we can make it.
Enough talk. Let's move.
We need to get to the fucking silo so we can store away, even though our picture has
Shake
all
away.
of the parts
Blimp's
now.
on its way.
Waddle, 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 waddle. There we go. Let me just use the fucking trampoline. It's right there. That's it. That's the heist failed.
As we shut ourselves into the Northern Light battery, it became black. For a few long minutes, we just sat there in darkness. No one dared to talk for fear that Jean Bison's men might discover where we were hiding. Time seemed to have stopped. And then, we felt it. We were being lifted up to Arpeggio's blimp. It was all so strange. The focus of all our schemes had been stolen from us. Our Clockwerk parts were gone. Looking around the inside of the battery, I knew we all felt it. Failure. I was twitchy and ready for action. Any action. Bentley tried to make some sense of the situation by drawing up meaningless plans. But Murray took it the worst. He
Poor
just
guy.
sat there sobbing while the team van floated away over the horizon. That van was his life.
Aww.
I knew I'd have to find a way to make it up to him.
Poor guy. Well, that was a low point in the adventure. We didn't steal the talons, and we in fact got all of our parts stolen. And now Arpeggio has them all, the last member of the Claw Gang. Which means this is the final episode of this series. Episode 8 is the finale, so when we come back next week, we will wrap up Sly Cooper Band of Thieves. It will be done. But, until then, remember, wear your mask, social distance, wash your hands, get your vaccine, your booster shot. Black Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter, stop Asian hate, and all lives cannot matter. Minority Lives Matter. Have a great day, and I will see you next time, y'all. Take care. Bye.